lunch. The Application Developers Alliance, we are a not-for-profit organization. We are a worldwide membership organization. We have members all around the world, so mainly in the US and in Europe. We are here to support the industry and developers. We have members, like corporate members, publishers, ad networks, mobile operators in the US, so all the major operators who are members, and we work as well with developer tools. So if a company has like APIs or SDKs, we promote those kind of services to developers. So our members are everywhere in the world. So we've got two kinds of members, like developers. It's totally free to join, and then we've got corporate members. We have a staff in the US, in Washington DC, where we started 2.5 years ago. And we've got people in New York, in San Francisco, and in San Diego as well. And then we launched in Europe this year, officially. So now we have a board as well in Europe. And we have a distributed team, so we are representing in London, in Spain, myself I travel everywhere in Europe, and we have someone in Brussels as well. Something we do in Brussels and in Washington is as well is policy and advocacy. So we do represent the interests of developers when it comes to policy making, and like on topics such as privacy and patents, and something that's coming up, which is in-app purchase as well. So we do provide value to the industry, and by promoting growth, for instance. So we do organize workshops where we give information to developers on how to monetize your application. So yesterday during one presentation, there was mention of the app poverty line for developers. So it's like it's okay to make an app, like you already, like now there's a lot of information when you are a developer and you wanna make applications. There's a lot of things, but when it comes to actually monetize, it can be a tricky thing. So we do organize our strategy workshop, for instance, to give information and research on that. So we started to do this kind of events in Europe 2 weeks ago at Telecom Paritech in France, and we're going to have an event in Berlin as well in 2 weeks. So for the first event we had Saint-Clair, for instance, Le Monde, BlaBlaCar, yeah, and then something else we do, for instance, is we have a resource center. So online, where you can build a search engine for the app industry. So you can type anything, like on monetization, for instance, and you can find like resources on there. So it's called Dev Build It. And then we do as well the white papers. We have working groups, so our corporate members contribute with content and information. We have a series of white papers that we are publishing now on Internet of Things. So the next series, the next paper on the series is going to be on the automotive industry. And yeah, that's pretty much it what I can tell you in 2 minutes. And we've got a media partnership with TechCrunch Disrupt in a week in London. So if any of you want to go to ACK in London, get free tickets for the ACK. Thank you very much.